Good evening. I really go live this late, but I'm trying to get my consistency popping. Shout out to the new subs, day one subs. It's episode 12 of Wine and FaceTime. This is actually season three. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna submit a special shout out to Uncommon Supposed to Grown, Jim and Speedy Recovery and all that good stuff. I want to talk about how to find your interest tonight. I know that's probably a little bit vague right now, but how to find interest as far as career, hustle, whatever it may be. And for me, I feel like sometimes it's right in our face and we don't even realize it until the last minute. Excuse me if I have some background noise, but I'm gonna probably make this short and sweet. But for me, I definitely feel like the best way to find our interest when it comes to a career or a hustle or a way to make some extra money is to definitely look at the things that you do commonly, that are easy to you to do, that are fun for you, that are interesting, that don't take a lot of stress and anxiety for you to get done. And I definitely feel like it's things that people are actually willing to pay you for, things that people don't want to do themselves, things that people don't have time to do themselves. Those are the things that you can definitely find, your interest in if you can produce money. Also, you can definitely network, get yourself out and about, go to pop ups, go to events, go to brunches, go to reunions, go to concerts, go on dates, restaurants, mingle, create more friends on LinkedIn and your social media profiles, engage with people, get to know people. You never know who knows people. The word is always, it's not what you know, but it's who you know. So not only do our degrees, make us feel good inside and out, but sometimes us, the power of knowing another person is what really gets us where we need to be. So don't sleep on that hustle. Don't sleep on that dream. That is really, really real. The next thing up I want to talk about too is honestly, doing your research, just finding out what are the things that you never heard about that may be interesting. Maybe you're from an area where you don't hear about marine biologists or paleontologists or archaeologists or you know environmental studies and things of that nature. And that may be of curiosity to you. That may be of interest. You may find yourself addicted or in love or have a lot of interest and passion in one of those backgrounds, and that could be something for you. You never know. Or it can definitely be something that you're learning new that you may just have a fun interest for, such as art, artwork for social media, or it could be poetry, or it could be creating aesthetic pleasing paintings and canvases. It can be nail art, DIY, home things. It can be different things. There's no the sky's the limit when it comes to this specifically. Really, it really is sky's the limit. But I think for the most part, you have to be ambitious and motivated to want to try new things and be around different people and try things that you may not even like to see how you feel about the thing. So you have to be open minded. You have to surround yourself with different people from different ways of life, different backgrounds. To open your mind to different ways of thinking and viewing and perceiving things. And definitely doing your research. Do your research as much as possible. Look for things that people said you couldn't be when you was a kid, or that people thought was a profession that was no longer hiring, or a profession that that is in demand, or a profession that was new and on the rise. At one point Uber was new and nobody really knew about them. Look at them now, super duper successful. Not only do they offer rides to get people from point A to point B, but they also have like a food franchise where they deliver your food for you, and so much more. So again, to find your passion, I definitely think it's important to know, like, okay, what am I good at? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What are things that I can do for free if I just had nothing left to rely on. Happy weekend, Irby. Shout out to you. Hope all is well. Good evening. Thank you for popping through. What are the things that they don't stress you to do? They come with ease and grace. Those things. Those things. Those are the kind of things I'm talking about. Those things are definitely things that you can find a great interest in, sharing with the community, sharing with people that, don't have time to do those things, sharing with people that, feel like they don't have strength in those things, whether it be, styling your hair, whether it's getting manicures and pedicures. Say you can't afford the manicure and the pedicure. Say you have all the equipment, but you're not confident in, the drilling and the filing and the buffing and the coloring and the soaking and the cleaning and the drying and the callus removal and all those other intricate things. You have to pay someone else. Say it's a situation like that. and you really want to, take advantage and, do it for yourself to cut yourself the loss of spending all this money with someone else to provide the service. So it's about doing the research. If you really, really want to do it, find the research. What tools can you buy? How can you make it easier for yourself? What videos can you watch to make yourself educated on the process of what you're actually doing without hurting yourself or cutting yourself or, having yourself bleeding, with cuts and stuff from, making innocent mistakes. So it's all in the method of the madness, honestly speaking. But I definitely feel like there's a new franchise business coming from me soon. If you know, you know, and I'll definitely probably making a new social media channel for that interest as well. And that's why this video is coming out. It's definitely motivated on me actually finding interest that was in my face my whole life, and I definitely just really didn't pay no mind. I just found it as something like, oh, that's what I do, that's what I like, that's a hobby. But I don't really pay that so much attention. I don't look at that as a profit. I don't look at that as, something I can have residuals and make a business out of. Then that's what it's about to be. And I think we all have that. I think we all just don't acknowledge that we have that inner strength of something that we do, a service we may provide, a skill we may have, a craft, a talent, an ability we may have, and people may, you know, ask us for our services in that skill or talent or ability, and we may take it for granted and look at, oh, we're just helping a friend or a coworker or a neighbor or a colleague or a friend of a friend, where it can totally be a total profitable business. And honestly speaking about it, where you live in New York City, California, Vegas, Chicago, Texas, Minnesota, Alabama, Minnesota, it's expensive everywhere. Everyone needs like a second, a third, and fourth hustle at this point. So again, the more the merrier. There's so many people doing so many different things outside of their 9 to 5s, making ends meet, making extra income. And I think I could do this. And I think, if I can do this, you guys can do what you want to do too, what you think you guys cannot do, what you don't feel confident talking about, embracing, discussing, sharing with people in real time, or writing on paper. If I can do it, you guys can do it too. We have one life to live. We're not promised tomorrow. So why not give it a shot? What do you have to lose? If you fail, you can just try again and figure out a better way to do it the next time around. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's definitely the vibe I'm on, the lane I'm on. And I have something new coming out the pipeline, so stay tuned for that. You guys will know. For those of you who know me, you guys will definitely know before the world knows. But to find your interest, I feel like sometimes needs to look in front of you as far as where your own strengths are. The things that you love to do, the things that you don't even think about loving doing, or you just do them with common nature. They just almost like habit to you. Those things can probably, be your interest in something else, or can lead you to guide you to, get to who you need to be at, just to, find what your common interest is. And again, don't sleep on pop-up shops, networking events, going out meeting people, going to brunches or birthday parties or co-workers, anniversaries or celebrations, birth announcements, baby showers, bridal showers, birthday events, brunches, lunches, meetings, Zooms, Teams. All of those opportunities are ways to meet new people and have conversations, to chat with people in real time and find resources and networks, to understand where you can get your strengths when you don't have so much strength, where you may be weak at, to help you get where you need to be at. And again, it's always not about a networking opportunity to get you a job, but it may just be to help you find out what's your niche, what's your passion, what's your strength, what is your purpose here on earth for? Like, what are you here to do? Are you a singer, a rapper, artist, a hip hop, stylist, a makeup artist, an administrative, an executive, like, are you entrepreneur? Like, what are you here to do? What is your purpose? And I think for a lot of us, we struggle with that. What am I good at? What is my purpose? What am I here to do? Am I just someone's wife, someone's mother? Am I just, the profession I am at my job? Am I the person people see me at in my neighborhood? Like, what is my purpose? What is my passion? What is my strength? So for me, to you guys, is really about, finding ways to get yourself out of your comfort zone, get out of your elements, and get outside of you. So, have opportunities to meet different people, see different things, see different ways of life, different industries, people from different, backgrounds. So if you're in a background where all you know is education and, people, principals, secretaries, gym teachers, counselors, things of that nature, get yourself an environment where you're around people who deal with construction, or who deal with nursing, or who deal with security guards, or who deal with, public speaking, or who deal with, contracting and housing and real estate. Get yourself in different backgrounds where you have more exposure to be around people that can educate you on the things you don't know. And sometimes, whether you gravitate to it or not, you may find something you may like in those engagements, in those conversations, in those moments, in those, opportunities where you're seeing something you've never been exposed to before. And you may find, hey, I have that skill, I have that talent, I have that ability. I know how to use this program, I know how to use this software, I know how to do this hardware. I've done this, I've done that, or I've seen this, or I've seen that, or my uncle, or my sister, or my cousin, or my brother, or my friend, or my colleague, or someone I know who used this kind of program have taught me about this, or I've heard about this kind of story, and you may just find out have an interest and passion for it. You just really never know. You really, really never know. So again, finding your interest may not be the easiest thing. Some people are God gifted, willingly talented to come out of the womb from their mothers and know from birth what they want to do. They know they want to be a doctor, a singer, an actor, a paleontologist, etc., etc., etc. Some of us struggle as we go through life and make decisions to change industries and careers, and we still trying to figure it out. We just don't know. We don't know what we're here to do, and some of us really just think, we're gonna follow the money. The money is the happiness. Money is the root of all evil, some will say. Some will say, the more money you make, the less problems you will have. Some people say the more money you have, the happier you'll be. There's so many different stigmas, but to each his own. We're all trying to find a different purpose, a different passion, a different lifestyle, different viewpoint on how to get from where we are to a better way of living and somehow. And for some of us, that means, finding other jobs, second jobs, third jobs, hustles, entrepreneurship opportunities, and things of that nature. And if you're on this bandwagon, if you're this far in the video, I hope you've hit that like button and subscribe button. Whether you're a unique viewer, returning viewer, cloud watch, hope you hit the like and subscribe button. Please do me a favor, share my video. If you're still here with me, happy weekend. Hope you guys are gonna have a bomb ass 4th of July. I don't know what I'm doing for 4th of July. I hope I'm going to the beach, but if I'm going to the beach, hope I'm doing something nice. Probably at somebody's barbecue, eating, being greedy. That would be a nice sight. That would be nice. But yeah, shout out to everybody who's gonna catch this. Definitely, leave me a comment. Let me know about this video. Any ideas, anything you want to see, definitely, leave in the comments. But yeah, back to the conversation. You have to get out your own element, get out your own box, your own viewpoint, your own way, your own perspective, to try to actually get exposed to different opportunities, different people, to educate yourself on the things you don't know, to find what your interests are if you don't know what your interests are. And it's okay to not know what your interests are. You should definitely not put, time and restraints on giving yourself a strict rule on when you're gonna find out what you want to do with your life. Some of us never know. Some of us just end up working a job for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years just to get retired and get a pension and just, live unquote, quote, quote, happily ever after. So what he may say. Shout out to Irby Vital. This is what he's saying. His passion, his interest is. For me, I definitely have several different passions and interests over time. As a kid, I definitely thought I wanted to be a pediatrician when I was definitely like single digits, young age 10, 11, 12, 13. I definitely thought I wanted to be a pediatrician. From then, I thought I wanted to be an actress. After thinking I wanted to be an actress, I started thinking about, okay, I'm going to be some kind of CEO or boss one day. I'm going to own something. I'm going to manage something. I'm going to be responsible for a large staff of people. I'm going to help people who don't know what they want to do, help them figure out their life plans, as far as career wise. So those are some of my back in the day interest in what I thought I wanted to do at some point in time, but that did lead me to, going to school, getting a master's, a bachelor's, and associate's degree. And it's sad to say I'm not even using all those credentials right now, but I'm definitely trying to make sure I give myself an opportunity to use all of those credentials because again, if you don't use it, what do, guys? You lose it. You lose it. You lose it. You lose it. If you don't use it, you lose it. And yeah, I got too much money to pay back for these degrees to be losing information and forgetting things. But shout out to the University of Phoenix because I definitely have access to my online portals, look at my old papers, read my own content, literature, chats and things like that. So I have that opportunity to take control and do that. Not everyone has that opportunity, but I definitely feel like the longer you're out of school and you're not actually working in the industry you went to school for, you're legit forgetting everything you learned and went to school for, and that sucks because Even if you do land a job in your industry, you're gonna rely more on your work experience hands-on versus what you learned in school. So that definitely sucks. But what are your guys' plans for 4th of July? Any plans for 4th of July? Let me know in the comments. I'm definitely gonna wrap this up. Again, want to spend a special shout out to all the unique viewers, returning viewers, Cloud Gang watchers, people who are showing love in any way they can. Definitely hit a like to this video, share my video, comment, all that good stuff. I ain't got nothing left for y'all. Peace out. Happy weekend. Hope you guys have doing a great one. And again, special shout out to Uncommon Sister Jose and the Grown. Wishing him a speedy recovery. If you know, you know. Definitely spoke to him today. He sounded fine, so I'm happy to hear that. And that's all I got for you guys. So peace out. Until later. I'll see ya. Bye.